talk a little education because applications for education savings accounts are expected to open early next year. Now, those are also known as school vouchers or school choice. And some private schools in North Texas are already preparing for an influx in applicants.
And that also includes schools within the Catholic Diocese of Fort Worth. So our Lacey Beasley met with them. And Lacey, they've actually seen a big demand. Tell us more.
They definitely have. Good morning, Carmen and Madison. They've gotten so many questions that they've actually decided to create a website to help field some of those questions. Now, in just the first couple of months since the website's launch, more than 1,300 families have signed up for their newsletters, and that represents about 3,000 applicants. Now, the Catholic Diocese of Fort Worth tells me many of those applicants are new students making the swap to private education. Why did you guys decide to create this?
As soon as the bill passed, the bishop asked us to come together and really create a strategic plan. We have created a website, and we like to give our parents the primary sources. We have linked to our website the bill itself, as well as the request for proposal from the Texas Comptroller. When you look at that bill, it's so intimidating. It's legalese, so it's really dense and hard to read through it. So we will send out information summarizing some of the parts of the bill, explaining some of them. What I've learned is that our families will not take advantage of an opportunity unless you're there helping them.
Were you guys getting a lot of questions from parents about this?
Oh yes, hundreds of questions. So in the last 2 weeks, I have spoken to 250 parents face-to-face about Camino and about the school choice bill, how they can apply. And it's just surprising to me, Lacey, that not a lot of our families know about this. Who qualifies? How do I apply? How much money is going to be allocated per family? How is it going to be, how's the money going to be dispersed to our families? I get questions about IEPs. We're getting information directly out of Austin, directly out of the Capitol, with the help and guidance of the Texas Catholic Conference of Bishops. Right over in Austin, they're helping us. We're working in lockstep to make sure that the information we're providing is very accurate.
The families that you're talking to, are these families who are switching from public to private, or are these families who are already in private education?
Both. It's also families who are currently in homeschool. About 35 to 50% are currently enrolled students in Catholic school. The rest are brand new students.
If a parent is wanting to send their child to one of your schools, is Camino going to give them a leg up in being selected?
Camino is going to help them connect to the school of their choice. So with 17 options, what we're going to be doing as part of the Catholic Schools Office is we're going to point out to our families, there are 3 schools that are really near to where you live. We'd love to connect you with our enrollment coordinator or our admissions officer and set up a tour for you.
Even going through that, it's still not a guarantee that they would 100% go to that school. And at the end of the day, when these private schools are going through the applications, they have the final say-so on who's accepted and who's not.
At the end of the day, yes. The school, the principal of that school, and if it's a parish school, the pastor of that school, will decide if the family gets in or not.
Now, the Catholic Diocese of Fort Worth tells me they select applicants through test scores and interviews. Now, under the Texas Education Freedom Act, most families will qualify for about $10,000 per student per year to help with the cost of private school. And that's why this is such a game changer for education in our state. Applications should open in early 2026, and those funds will be available for the 2026 through 27 school year. Now, we're continuing to cover this rollout every step of the way. You can find our own deep dive into the new ESA guidelines at cbsnewstexas.com. In the meantime, I also want to hear from you. If you're a family making the transition or work for a school that's preparing for this change, send me an email at texaseducation@cbs.com.